Hi River City Live. Today we are going to be making a fun do-it-yourself home project that involves something that we can all use a lot of right now, and that is soap. So this project is going to be great for kids or teenagers who are at home and who need a little bit of a reminder to constantly wash their hands throughout the day. So today we're going to make it fun. This project is going to jiggle like gelatin, but it has the washing capabilities of soap. So let's get started. First, you're going to need 2 packs of unflavored gelatin. So we're going to pour them right on into our bowl, just like so. Now, the more gelatin you use, the sturdier your soap will be. So I prefer to use 2 packs. Then you're going to take 1 teaspoon of salt and pour that into a 1/2 cup of boiling water. This is where kids will need a little help from their parents, and you're going to give that a stir. Stir it up until it dissolves. Next, you're going to pour your boiling warm water into your gelatin and begin to mix it all up. Okay. You want the gelatin to begin to dissolve, so I think we'll go ahead and use our whisk. Once that gelatin dissolves completely in your salt water solution, then you'll know that you're ready to move on to your next step. Now, when you're at the looking through your pantry, you might be tempted to grab that flavored gelatin, but it doesn't quite harden the same. So you're going to want to make sure that you use an unflavored gelatin. Okay, don't worry about the color. Next, we are going to add, once that dissolves, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of liquid hand soap. Now you can use any kind of soap that you want. So now that I've added in that 1/2 cup of liquid soap, I'm just going to scrape out any that's remaining. You want to get every little bit. Okay, now I'm going to make sure I mix it up very well. Now at this point, if you would like to add a soap coloring to make the color a little bit more fun, you could, but it smells so good right now. I wish you guys could smell this through your screens. All right, so I've given that a good mix, and now I'm going to pour it into, there we go, something that I can pour out of. All right, so I have all of my mixture in there, and you'll notice it has a bit of a froth at the top. So I'm going to just scrape that froth off. Get rid of that froth because we don't want any air bubbles in our soap. So I'm just going to scrape that top layer of froth off. That is very important, so you don't want to skip that step. All right, it is looking like it's ready. So now I have here a silicone mold. If you don't have this, you could also just use a cupcake pan, anything that has a mold shape. Okay, and you're going to just pour your soap gummies right on into your mold. Now, after we pour these all in, we're going to let them refrigerate for 2 hours. And the great thing about these is that they'll last about 3 to 5 days with frequent use. And you can also keep them stored in the refrigerator if you'd like to. So I hope you have fun with today's soap gummies. We're going to come right back and show you what they look like. All right, so 2 hours has passed. I've taken my silicone mold out of the refrigerator, and now I'm going to take them out. Let's see how they turned out. All right, look at that. How much fun is that for little hands to play with and to get all nice and clean? Have fun making your soap jellies.
Turn to the experts at Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning for our 20-point AC tune-up for just $60.